Welcome Rockstars to more Flesh That Hates. Today's gonna be super exciting because we're diving back into mystical agriculture to make some ultimate Supremium armor. But instead of regular Supremium, today we're gonna be working on Awaken Supremium. It's exciting, let's dive into it. Well, Rockstars, with Supremium done, we have, well, 2 steps left. 1, we need to augment it, but 2, we also need to convert it into Awaken Supremium, which I was originally gonna do these 2 things in cohesent to 1 episode. But looking at this, it might be a 2-episode thing, but it looks like we have a lot to do. So first of all, I'm assuming we need both, or all 3, the Awakening Altar, the Awakening Pedestal, and the Essence Vessel. Outside of the 40 Earth, Water, Fire, and Air Essence that we need, and the even more Awakened Supremium ingots. So yeah, this is gonna be a heck of a battle, or a crafting recipe. So we need orange wool, gold, and soul sand. There's our orange wool. This shouldn't be, I don't think actually crafting the stands itself is gonna be too difficult. I think all the essence is what's gonna be super difficult for us. So to make air essence, we'll say. So air essence is a seed reprocessing. So I need to make a seed reprocessor, which is made from solium, iron, and a machine frame. Solium is from solium dust and prosperity ingot. But how do you get solium dust? It's from more solium dust. Great. I'm assuming it's an ore of some sort. But to get the essence, you need that type of seed. So air essence needs air seeds in the reprocessor. And then that is made, oh wow, what? So seeds are made from prosperity seed base, which we made a couple. This is gonna be longer than I thought. Wow. Okay, so we need more inferium essence with the prosperity seeds and air agglomeratio. Is that how you say it? Agglomeratio. It is EMCable. How do you make this? Okay, that's not bad. Clay, gravel, dirt, and glass. But I'm assuming each one of those is different. Yeah, so we need earth agglomerato. At least they all seem to take inferium essence. And yeah, that's dirt, gravel, clay, and sand, or grass. It seems one item might change. Oh, this is soul stone, not soul sand, which is cobbled soul stone. How do you get cobbled soul stone? Is that a thing in the nether that I don't know about? I mean, I guess it was probably added for mystical agriculture, right? But that means anywhere we've already been in the nether won't have this soul stone or cobbled soul that we need. On the positive side of things, once we find new chunks here in the nether, we can find what we're looking for. So apparently both solium and soul stone spawn here at the nether. Solium spawns anywhere at any Y vein, and apparently it also has, really the real chance of finding it is in the soul stone vein. So solium is an ore found within veins of the soul stone. Is this what we're looking for? Okay, so solium is in the soul stone vein. So, oh, there we go. That is 2 solium dust. So is this the cobbled soul stone? It is. Sweet. And it actually looks a fairly bit different from soul sand or just straight up nether brick or netherrack. That's fantastic. Okay, so I think we only need, okay, we should probably figure out how much we need. The actual seeds need the reprocessor. The reprocessor needs 2 solium ingots. The solium, I only need 2 dust per ingot, so we should have enough already. Yeah, we have 9. Now, the soul stone, cooking cobbled soul stone. How much of this do we need? So we need it to make the altar. I'm gonna guess we need it to make the awakening pedestal. So yeah, we need it for that too. And then the essence vessel also needs it. So 3, 4, 5, 6. We need at least 8 pieces. Is that it? I feel like it should be more. Okay, well, we'll grab a little, well, not a little bit. We're gonna grab a good amount over everything, so I don't think I have to worry about coming back. But that gives us 10 solium dust and over a stack of cobbled soul stone. So at least that's checked off. That's good to go. All right, so let's make these awakening altars. Oh, no, wait, I actually forgot for a second. I need to smelt up this stuff. So there we go. Our awakening, what is it called? Altar. That is done. So next up is the awakening pedestal. Hold up. Before I make this, right? Awakening pedestal. And there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 slots, right? I've seen a little bit of this mod. I think I need 8 pedestals and they have to be placed in like a circle. And that's where we place the items on the pedestals and the armor in the middle, and that's how we do that stuff. All right, so 16. We do not need that many, but we have enough to make the 8 that I think that we need, and if we made too many, it's not really that big of a deal. And next up, the essence vessel. Oh, I'm missing glass. And our essence vessel. Okay, so we have all of that done, but there's no point of using it yet because we're not ready. All right, so next up we have to work on, we got all the awakening things. We need more Supremium, gemstone, and ingots. What's up, Rockstars? Future Carson editing here. I just want to let you know a bunch of stuff that we're about to cover is, first of all, wrong. It's supposed to be Awaken Supremium, not Supremium ingots. So I spent a bunch of time crafting these that we're just going to go ahead and cut right out. And I also want to thank you guys if you do end up watching this entire video, because I did do a bunch of research after I finished recording this, and I still didn't find anything new. So a bunch of stuff still does go wrong in this video. I hope you guys enjoy it, but let's get back to it. So for the seeds, we need a lot of sand, clay, no, not sand. It was dirt, clay, and gravel, and then each other item is completely separate. So outside of that, we just need a crap ton of inferior. So I guess let's go ahead and actually harvest our field. So our entire field, it wasn't quite fully harvestable, right? So there were a decent amount of crops. I would say it was 70-75% harvestable. As you can see, there are lots of tier 2s and tier 3s that are finishing up their stage process right now. I forgot about this field out here. I forgot I made this one, but it's still only a stack worth. I remember planting this field now. This field's only 64 blocks. Still helpful. It's not going to speed up our process a lot. I can't believe our overall field gain is not even a single Supremium. So that means if it was a single Supremium, we got 1 Supremium ingot from each time we harvested our field. We would have to harvest our field total of 8 times. But if it's only half of one, that means we have to do it 16 times. And the only way to speed it up is with the magical bone meal, because regular bone meal doesn't work, sadly. And that's an issue because you have to spend inferium to make the inferium grow faster. And it's a 1-for-1 trade-off. There is a better crafting recipe that gives you a 2-for-1 trade-off, but there's only a drop chance, I believe, to get the item you have to replace the inferium with. And with that combined, that gave us just enough to be able to craft 1 single Supremium essence. So I think actually with both fields fully harvestable at 100% crop yield, we would only have to harvest it 8 times because we get 1 Supremium ingot, but we also need the same number of Supremium gemstones. So actually we have to harvest it 16 times or 32 times if we only get half of a piece at a time. That's insane. There's no way to speed this up. There indeed was a way to speed this up, Rockstars, with some Supremium water cans, which at the time I thought were not worth it. But as you'll see very, very soon in this video, if you stick around, I drove myself crazy and I regretted the decision very, very soon in the near future. I do have another task I need. First of all, it's actually really quick. I need some diamonds because we have almost a stack, 52 prosperity ingots. So that means we can craft all the prosperity ingots we need, but I don't have all the prosperity diamonds I need. So let's actually go ahead and boom, 32. Let me make a little more at 40. As long as I don't need any more prosperity shards, which I don't think I will. We have some left over if we do, and they're the easiest thing in this mod to get, so I'm not super worried about it. All right, well, I have 41 seeds in here and 54 seeds left, right? So in reality, I could just build another farm. Instead of trying to speed this up, I could just expand it more. Even if it's basic tier farmland, we're not gonna get the 2 or 3 essence yield out of these seeds. That's sucky, but it's better than having the seeds sit there. So this way we're still producing more inferium essence without having to just waste it on either fertilizer or improved plant crops farmland, because this is tier 1 or tier 0 farmland, and I've got do I have tier 5 inside? Is that what I made? I don't remember. Making all of that in that day was such a blur. What do we need for each air seed, or each seed? We need glass bottles. Oh, that sucks. Which I also straight up just don't have, so I guess we are making glass bottles. Luckily, that is fairly simple. And there we go. Oh, I couldn't remember if they stacked or not. Really happy they do. It's water bottles that don't stack. So there we go. We've got 64 algramato. Actually, this is all EMCable too. That is sweet. So I think we have some prosperity seeds, and then I need all of these altars, which are really simple to make. Okay, so we can skip over that really quickly. So before I guess once we get the seeds, let's just get all the aggramato type things that we need, because that's kind of the middle step here. So next up, we need grass. Now we need lava buckets, really, for fire. That's annoying, because we need 40 of those. Okay, so what about water? And that's water bucket. Kidding me? That's gonna be such a pain in the butt. There we go. All that gives us earth aggramato. So I guess we could just EMC these, because now we don't have to craft them again. Why am I complaining? I just realized that these things are EMCable. I don't have to make a crap ton of the actual thing. I'll have to make a crap ton of the seeds, but the essence, on the other hand, that's a completely different story. There we go. Our fire aggramato. I'm assuming I'm saying that wrong, but we're going to go with it. Let's EMC all of that away. Okay, so now we have all the aggramato pieces that we need. All right, so next up, the seed reprocessor. That's what we need now. We need iron hose, solium, and I'm assuming a lot more iron. Luckily, these infusion pedestals were so simple to make, and they actually have EMC. So the solium ingots, I do believe, if I remember correctly, we just take the solium dust with our prosperity ingots, and yep, there goes the solium ingots that we needed. We need 2 iron hose. So let's make those bad boys. All right, so how do we make the machine frame? That is polished granite, deep slate. Oh, I think it can just be just about any stone, it seems like. Redstone and iron. There we go. Our machine frame, we'll just make 2 of those, because I don't know if we'll ever need one again, but now I don't have to worry about it. And now our seed reprocessor. We have that made before we have seeds, but at least we're prepared. I need to collect my inferium. I know that. So I think we just have to set everything up with the infusion now. All right, I don't know. Is this enough space? I don't know how far these or how this works at all. So let's, I guess, place this down. Ooh, it literally shows you. That's nice. Now, I do know I needed a redstone signal to activate this. So luckily we have our transmutation table here. So we have a button and a redstone. So we can activate this whenever we need. So let's work on, I guess, just air essence. To get the air seeds, we need to put the prosperity seeds in the middle. And then, okay, so the inferium essence goes in the very centers, while the aggramatos, however you say it, they go on the corners. We should just bring the seed processor with us, because we have to infuse after this as well. So prosperity seeds in the center. Can I put more than one? Can I shift right click? I can only put 1. What? Do I have to do this 1 at a time? There's no way that's got to be true. Do we at least get more than 1 when we process it? Do we get like 4 because it's 4 altars per? Okay, so we've got all of that down. Let's just see if we can get this thingy to work here. So there we go. A simple redstone signal activate. Oh, look at the go. Look at the go. Look at the go. Go. And there we go. Air seeds. Yeah. So this is going to be a slow process, because I need 40 air essence, which means I need 20 air seeds. So 20 seeds of each type. So I have to do this 20 times for each seed, which means I have to do this 80 times? 80 times? There's no way to set this up? That can't be right. There's gotta be something better than this, right? But yeah, this is what we're gonna be doing for the next, I guess, I don't know, like 15 minutes. This is gonna be a long process. Alrighty, essence in hand. We have the altars. I still don't know what the vessel's for. Let's make sure we have everything. So we go into the recipe for awaken. It's awakening. We have to make the Awakening Supremium ingots first. Okay, so to make the ingots and gemstones, that's the only thing we're missing, is awaken the ones we have. We have to make the awakened essence, and the awakened essence is from a Supremium block. Wait, what? Oh, what? Oh my god. So we have to take a Supremium block, surround it the same way we're about to with this specific dust in the awakening altar, and 10 more essence. So we need 10 more of each essence that we just grinded out for. And then that gives us the Awaken Supremium block. And then that block can be crafted down into essence, so we can use that essence to craft gemstones or ingots. That is nuts. Are you serious? Okay, what we're gonna do is, because this is, oh my god, long, no joke. I knew this was gonna be a long recording, but this, I feel like this just, every time I think oh, that's the last step. We're ready to begin it, and there's another last step. So I think we're gonna go ahead and gather the 10 extra of each essence that we need, right? And I'm going to gather up everything I think I need to make Awaken Supremium, and then we'll do that together and then make our armor. The dust I can only get if I kill the Wither or the Ender Dragon. Oh my god, it has to be killed with an essence weapon enchanted with mystical enlightenment. What does that mean? I don't know what that means. My head hurts. My head hurts. You have no idea how badly I want to call the video. But what do I title the video? We tried to get Awaken Supremium. Because this, I knew this was going to be long. I knew this was going to be long. But oh my god, I've spent like 2.5 hours trying to do everything, figure it all out. So to get the mystical essence enchantment, which can go on an essence weapon, which is anything that's inferium or supremium weapon wise. So we can't just make a basic tier 1 sword. That gets the mystical enchantment, but that mystical enchantment in craft is made inside of an enchanter that we have to craft. But before we can do that, we have to get the experience essence here, which is from experience seeds. So to craft that, we need to infuse 4 Imperium essence with our prosperity seed base and experience capsules that are full. And I'm hoping they can just take my personal experience since I have 60 levels and not that I have to collect 1200 experience each, and I don't know how much that truly is or how many mobs that would be. On top of the fact I have to go back to the nether, get more solium dust because I need it to make more solium ingots and solium glass to make the experience capsules. And then once that's done, I get the seed, and then I can do the reprocessing thing with the seed to get the actual essence that we need. Then we can take that essence and craft the enchantment augment that we need, and then fuse that to the sword, then attack the Wither and Ender Dragon, then we can fuse the awakened armor. So if you understand that, I feel really good for you because my brain broke the first time I tried to finish that loop. Honestly, we're not doing anything new in any of these steps. You guys have seen every single step, including the failed ones like killing the bosses, which is still something we have to do. I think I'm gonna go ahead and do all this, and I to save myself some time and to make sure you guys get a better video, we're just gonna jump to the part, I guess, when we make the experience seeds and we have the enchanter and everything, because otherwise I don't think I have time, because most of that footage I know we're not going to be using in the video anyways. And I know it's like, oh weird, he's explaining what he's doing in his videos. I don't know why, I just always like doing it with you guys, since I know so much of that's going to be basically useless footage or b-roll, and I already have enough b-roll. I can just save myself some trouble and cut it out completely, and then that way it saved me probably at least 20 minutes. So I'll see you guys when we actually get to the point of making the enchanter so we can make Awaken Supremium. Okay, Rockstars, I'm pretty exhausted after a regular work shift and my brain racking to make sure I understand and I have all the steps for this. So I think we're basically ready to begin the last steps. I am very happy the experience capsules, I can just put my experience in. So that for 1200 is experience, so that's 4800 experience is basically 15 levels from 60 to 45. So next up, we need an unattuned augment. We're gonna make a bunch of these because we're gonna need these to make regular augments later on. All right, so let's actually do this good old altering stuff. So a seed goes there. We put, I believe, these in the direct path in the line, and we put the experience capsules in the what? It says to put them. Oh, this is an infusion, not awakening. We're not there yet. My brain is destroyed. Yeah, I probably should have taken my time diving into this mod. Otherwise, you clearly just overload yourself, and I've proven that. There we go. Now we're actually able to put these in here, and click of a button, and what? What do you mean? What? Diagonal lines, 4 max experience cult capsules in a line, in the infusion crafting, in the prosperity seed in the center. It's just not working. What? Do I need to like refresh the redstone or something? Like, what is going on? I don't know what's going on. I can't find anything about this not working. I've looked at every single step. Experience seeds, that's what we're trying trying to craft. We have all 4 Imperium Essence. We have the Experience Caps. We have the Prosperity Seed. And we've activated it with the Redstone inside the Infusion crafting station. So, what we're going to do is we're going to flat out cheat. But yes, we are going to cheat in the, I guess, Experience Essence, because that's what our ultimate goal was. I don't want to cheat in the Supremium, or Awaken Supremium. Oh, look, we magically have a stack of Experience Essence. Oh my god. If you want to roast me in the comments for it because I'm brain dead tired right now, you know what? By all means, I'll appreciate it. I really will. So, let's just actually get into this. So, I believe we just put these into here with the sword. No, that's not how it works. This is supposed to be these 3 items, isn't it? Wait, so now I'm reading that this stuff is supposed to go in the infusion altar? I don't understand, because I was told I was supposed to craft the mystical enlightenment with the enchanter. Or is that just specifically to put the augment on the sword? Either way, I guess we're gonna do some more testing. So at this point, Rockstars, I'm really struggling. Every time I looked anything up, either it was old information, wrong information, or I do it right and the information was right, but for some reason it just wouldn't work in the app. I mean, not the app, in the mod pack. I figured certain things out, but as I said earlier, this just kept getting worse, so it's gonna be hurtful. A lot was cut out, probably 40 minutes of me messing with the altars and the books, and a whole lot. So I know it seems a lot shorter than I say, but trust me, it was a long time. So wait, hold on. I might have figured it out. So put a Supremium Essence, Experience, plus the book this way? Does it have to be this way? What? I don't know what I'm doing wrong. He says I need a lot of Experience Essence. A stack isn't enough? Is this... I can't craft it, so that means I just have to cheat more in, but I already feel like crap for cheating it in the first place. I couldn't figure out how to craft it. It wasn't working no matter what. I googled so much. I know I mentioned a time frame in like earlier in this video. I said I was like 2.5 hours in. I am well beyond that at this point, so I'm pretty much just brain dead at this point. Okay, what about that? Okay, how much experience do I can't stack any more experience. It literally only goes up to 512. Oh, but I need more Supremium Essence. So hold on. Let me take that out. I only have 19. I have 20 total, so let me toss that out. Let me pick this up, because toss that out. Bye-bye Supremium Essence. Okay, I guess we'll keep the experience orbs. All right, now we can pick up our regular Supremium Essence. And is this enough? It's not enough to craft it, so that means I need to make at least a stack of Supremium Essence. Maybe less, we don't know. It is 10 p.m. I have started this video at like 6:30. Wait, I don't understand. It's now letting me craft it. It wasn't letting me craft it 10 minutes ago. Or not 10 minutes ago, literally 30 seconds ago. I was just cleaning some stuff up. What? I'm not crazy, right? I haven't lost that much of my mind trying to record this video. I feel nuts. I literally feel insane. I don't know how well this video is gonna turn out, but I could have swore it wouldn't let me craft this. Okay, so we have the book that we need now. So now I believe we need to apply this. I just don't know how to apply it. I would assume... is it in here? Okay, so I think we need this tinkering table. We put the sword in. This was really easy. It was just stone and 2 soulium dust. So we put the augment here. It won't let me put the augment there. It literally won't let me place it. It says to put the tool or armor piece in the center. The right side will open, because if we take this out, it locks it, and apply the augment there. Do I have to apply it? Wait, but well, I guess this is the unattuned augment. This is how I do it. So how do I get the mystical enlightenment enchantment book as an augment? I'm so confused. It didn't tell me that step. All right, the only thing I can find at all about how to apply this is, first of all, give me this back, is that we put this here with that experience and this here, or is it this and this here? It's really not clear. Either way, it's not working, or I don't have enough experience, which I can't put more than 512, and if this needs max enchant, yeah, I don't, this entire video was really complicated until we got to this point with the essence, and then this experience essence was literally every step has been wrong from either Google or multiple videos I've looked at, or straight up the process is done right and it's not working, and everything I look up it's not telling me anything. I don't know what I'm supposed to do. So screw it. I've spent so long on this video, and I have tried to follow every step by step. Yell at me in the comments if you want. We are just, how do you craft Awaken Supremium? We're just gonna spawn it in. I'm still gonna craft it, but I'm spawning in Awakened pieces, because this is dumb. This is so stupid. I don't know if I'm that exhausted exhausted and I can't find what I'm looking for, or what? So we straight up, we have everything except for the 8 Awaken Supremium gemstone and ingots. So let's just spawn those in. All right, so the essence goes in the corners, which I guess makes sense. Does that mean, oh yeah, I can literally put exactly 40 of each type in there. That is perfect. Oh wait, do they need to be in a specific side? Yeah, it looks like they need to be on a very specific side. So top left is yellow, bottom right green, bottom right blue, or top right's green, and bottom left red. Okay, we've done that. Now I believe the gemstones go up top. Yep, and these go on the sides. We place all of that here. Now we place our Supremium chest plate in the middle. It's already saying Awaken Premium's chest plate, but if I take it off, it's Supremium. I'm assuming it's because we haven't activated it yet. Can I just put a button down? Does this work? There we go. A single button does work. And look, it's all conforging and turning into... That was some cool lightning strike timing, and that I'm guarantee you that's just luck. And there we go. Awaken Supremium. Set bonus plant growth AoE. That's pretty cool overall. Look at that. Look at it. So it just looks orange, but when you actually like look at it, it shines orange and red when it's in your inventory. That's really, really cool. Now we got to do that exact same thing 3 more times. The very last time we will have to do this, and I don't want to ever touch anything with this mod again right now. Not for a while. I don't want to touch weapons. I need a break from this. Was nuts. I think I dove too much into it too fast, and then I had so many things that I did right that just weren't working at the end. So there we go. We are all kitted out with fully Awakened Supremium. So next time, as long as everything else works, we should still be able to augment it, because I'm pretty sure I do understand that process, and that's not nearly as complicated. So leave a like, comment, and subscribe if you guys enjoyed my pain and suffering, because that's all this episode was. And I'll see y'all next time, Rockstars. Peace, peace.